If you ain't in this thing to win this thing, I really don't know what you came here for. Round and around we go. Leave your shit outside the door. I said that shit right here. Don't waste your time. Fool me once, but not a second time. Yeah, that's what it do. You know what I'm saying? Back off that break. Told y'all I was gonna take a break, right? Yeah, because it's real life, man. We can do shit like that. I don't know what y'all be thinking at the time. Not all y'all. When I say y'all, you know, whatever, man. Just having a couple Joe. Got my last square up in here. Well, not last square. I'll be lying if I said that. But little bittersweet moment going on. It's just a moment of growth. This is what I would say in my terminology. Really, going from the 4 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles, on my way to the 6 to get to that 10, which is all Gucci Man LaFleur. You know, that's why in my language, this deck that I'm working on profusely now, I got, man, got a lot cooking for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And the whole making this thing universal term, yeah, I'm getting that done. Yeah, we breaking down walls and barriers around here. So, you know what I mean? The turn up is real. Cigarette, by the way. Might light up the herb later, maybe. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe in the next reading, because I know these energies going to be deep. But at any rate, we going up. If you ain't coming here to ascend, pause. Yeah, I'm smoking a cigarette, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm sipping coffee. It's 8:30 in the morning, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have the jitters all day, you dig? But look, I'm not saying I'm not saying it's not bad. Back to what I'm saying though. Hey, we ascending over here. You feel what I'm saying? So minus the tone, because it's like if this was the Matrix, it'd be letters coming all down this motherfucker. Because basically in the Matrix, it looks exactly what it is. Normal, right? All right, look. We are sitting here. The main purpose of me seeing y'all in person when I do come out here is just to really, really sow that seed that I'm really trying to sow. Right now, I'm just talking about it, right? You just vibing with me. We all getting on the same page, right? Hey, it's going to be an experience. 2019 is going to be an experience, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to touch each and every one of y'all. So the ones that's down like Brandy, man, I got semi-social love for y'all, you know what I'm saying? The people that come to observe, just get your observe on, Joe. You know what I mean? Soak it up, son. Get it in while you can, Joe. Because like I say, we about to elevate over here. So aside from all that, this is Divine Masculine's situation. Fuck it. I'm gonna do him first just to get him out the way. So I ain't worried about him. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna kick separations off, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna kick off union, then I'm gonna kick off feminine. Just gonna flip it up in that regard. You know what I'm saying? Coming into this new year. Still working on those astrology videos. Once I get them out, they're gonna be all lined up. I'm just moving to a whole new dig. It's the last time I'm gonna be in this house too. So yeah, man. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a new location. Gonna be back hungry, back to square one where I needed to be. You know what I'm saying? I started this shit January last year. Here it is, January the next year. You know what I mean? And boy, this got too laxed. You know what I mean? Guys had to come in, King of Swords, your boy, real quick, shake up some shit, move some things around so I can finally get back to the original plan, which is getting y'all straight. All right, putting this out. Divine Masculine Situation 4. Get these dates right. Reading gonna start in about 1 minute, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So this is for the energies of January 27th to February 3rd. We're gonna go into this month quite nicely. Let me clear my space here and just get busy, man. But yeah, it's like I'm ecstatic. I'm kind of the full card right now. You know what I mean? Just crab out the bucket for real. You know what I mean? It's a cold winter to be moving. You know what I'm talking about? But Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, moving to Indiana. Moving to Gary, Indiana, you know what I'm saying? Which is weird too, because when my grandfather moved from the South, from Phoenix City, Alabama, he moved to Gary, Indiana. And he met my grandma in Chicago because she was a down Chicagoan, you know what I'm saying? I guess he liked her swag. I guess he was digging her sauce a little too much, you know what I'm saying? And then he rotated on to Illinois, you know what I mean, where we've been at. So like I say, it's kind of like I said, the places I end up and things that happen, it's always some type of symbolic. It's always some type of symbolic thing to it, man. I don't know. I'm rambling a lot. I'm just kind of on 10 because, like I say, I got so much to do. All right, I'm picking these clarifiers and we can get straight to it. Divine masculine situation. Once again, from January 27th to February 3rd. All the tools are out here. And that only means one thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to the 3. You got to level up. Okay? Trinity. Everything has to be trinitized. You, the world, the animals around you, the food around you. Like, everything has to evolve. You know what I mean? For the greater good. It's not just about you and purpose. It's about every living thing and its purpose for being here. You know what I mean? And let's get with the business. It's going to be a very interesting reading. All right. 7 minutes in. Let's begin. Overall energy for the divine masculine. He's got the 5 of Pentacles. Dark Night of the Soul, which he's currently in because he had the 4 of Pentacles something. Let something go. All right. When you let something go, you got to go without it. That's all this 5 of Pentacles has ever been. It could be going without a car, going without a job, going without another paycheck on some, I don't know, government worker assistant shit, goofy shit, government shutdown shit. You know what I'm talking about? Thus forcing you to rearrange shit. You kind of skipping steps. But you can't skip. It's got you skipping steps, but you can't skip steps. There is no cutting corners in this process. So you got to go from the 5 of Pentacles, which is being from the Dark Night of the Soul, to the 6 of Pentacles, which is getting square. What's clarifying this is the 7 of Pentacles, which is moving some shit around. Once again, let me break down this Pentacle process. Once again, it's going to be in the book. Don't trip. Ace of Pentacles, that's the manifestation. I'm telling you, aces are the alpha and omega. It always comes back to square one. It's a DJ. And life is a circle, not a straight line. Get your fucking facts right. But any rate, something has to appear. Something has to manifest. This is like, I don't know, the frog coming from, water to land. Primates evolving from just tree dwelling, I don't know, whatever they were, beasts, I don't know, to having personalities, consciousness, mind states, thus God being in them. Trinity, at the end of the day, evolution. Y'all have to evolve, right? You got to get on your way to this 8 of Pentacles. That's the next step from moving things around, okay? When things appear, they end up in your face. Ace of Pentacles turns into 2 of Pentacles. Why is it 2 of Pentacles? Because it could be someone else literally in your face. Or it could be you looking at yourself in the mirror. Picture that. A person that's just come self-aware. Could be a robot, could be a primate evolving. I don't know. It could be a person who's been on drugs for years or coming straight off a fucking drug binge on some fear, loathing in Las Vegas shit, looking at himself in the mirror to finally see what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? You have to get in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're here and you're there too, looking at you in a reflection, but you're not physically there, but it's like you're physically there because you're there to deal with yourself. So going from the Ace of Pentacles to the 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles is literally you be in someone's space or you could be in your own space because you got to deal with yourself, right? 3 of Pentacles, that's Trinity, evolving. You building with another person. Can't just be by yourself, talking to yourself in the mirror or just dealing with yourself. Like, you got to deal with other people. Eventually, you got to get to that 3 of Pentacles. You got to evolve, you know what I'm saying? Or you got to deal with other people. You know what I'm saying? To where you and another person are engaging. 3 of Pentacles is the engagement card. Let's just say you quite fond of the person you engaging with, and that was your only friend, and then they take off. Okay, well, you're at the Four of Pentacles. You can either move forward without him, Five of Pentacles, or you can stay at that Four of Pentacles holding on to something that's going to keep you stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Or just choosing not to deal with anybody at all, swearing off all friends. Oh, it's never going to happen to me again type shit. You're going to be, it's Pentacles, something you can taste, touch, see, and feel. Could be a noun, persons, places, or things that you're holding on to. So you got to let that shit go to get to the Five of Pentacles. Why? Because you got to get yourself square. Key word, get yourself square. Thus, getting to the Six of Pentacles. Being square. Stabilization. You know what I mean? Not stabilization like the Two of Wands, being stable on actions. Wands, purpose is not. This is stability like getting your motherfucking pockets straight. It's like you was in the red, you was in the negative, now you back at zero. Because once again, the dark night of the soul ain't nothing but having 0 to 50% of what you already had and lost, but you always get it back because we always go to the 10. It's always, I'm saying, man, we always get square from dark night of the soul, right? So bet, you Six of Pentacles, get square. Bet, since you got square, you got to make sure you don't go through this shit again. How you do that? Seven of Pentacles. You got to rearrange shit. You can't have the same people you was dealing with before you went through the dark night of the soul. You can't do what you did before when you took your lesson, because we don't take losses around here. Thus, you got to rearrange shit. Tell you these are nouns, places, people, things. You got to rearrange them shits. Why? So you can have a harvest. Why do you have a harvest? So you can at least have 80% of a cup. Can't really do shit with dark night of the soul. This is 0 to 50%. You can't pour from an empty cup. Not even halfway full. At least Six of Pentacles being square, you got enough for you. It ain't enough for nobody else. You can't give nobody shit at 70% because while you're at 70%, you're moving shit around and make sure you can stay at 70%. Thus, when you finally get to the Eight of Pentacles, 80%, you know what I mean? You got a fucking harvest. What's included in your harvest? Twin Flame Union. A lot of things included in your harvest. What's the harvest? It's clothes on your back, shoes on your feet. Clothes, you know what I mean? Food in your stomach, shelter, comfortability. To be able to tool wand. And Three of Wands for those that's elevated out here. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about? I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I ain't gonna pick another card because I'm just gonna go through the whole process with you to show you how cruel is. I mean, how critical this is. And this is for you too. This is his reading, but it's critical for you too. Divine Feminine. Because you know what I'm saying? Here's your twin. That is your reflection, right? Yeah. So when you get to your harvest, you get to the Nine of Pentacles immediately by appreciating what you got. That's all Nine of Pentacles has ever been. Appreciating what you got, having an attitude of gratitude. You got harvest now. Union is included in that harvest. Now you in a position or in the realm, Pentacles, physically, to get into union or to move on to the final step, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which is completion, fusion. Your physical pinnacle completion. Karmically, though, once you go to the Knight, to the Queen, to the King, those are twin flame realms. Those are only for divines only. You know what I mean? Karmics, they stay going from 0 to 10 in circles because that's what they do. We elevate. That's why we have higher realms of being, loving, actions, higher levels of problems. All in all, you're on your way to the 10. Okay? Going through the dark night of the soul, just take pride in knowing you're going to be square from that. Don't trip. Bottom line, the masculine. He's scared of engaging. Why is that? And who is that with? Yeah. Knight of Pentacles, grooming card. 2 jacks here. There's no king out here at all. 3 jacks and 2 queens. And the devil card and the fool card is out here. So mentally, your masculine is completed his sword mental phase. See how I broke down that pinnacle process? There's a whole sword process, mental process. Ten of Swords is putting a permanent end to something, or that could be a death of something. You know, it could be death, it could be betrayal, it could be in a relationship, it could be just a wrap on something. Since you are a divine, you thus elevate to the next phase of mental strife, which is fear. Fear of the unknown. Twin flame shit is new. Not only for you, feminines, it's new for your masculine. Thus, he fears what he don't know. Fool card. Part of the reason why he's on the fence. I'll get into that in a sec. This is the Fool card. That's him in regards, that's the madness of him in regards to himself. The mental part of it. He has to engage. Why does he have to engage? Because like I say, he's a crab that's on land now. You've been on land and you used to be a sea crab. You've been on land for a while now. Only you can help him. You are the perfect person for him to build with. I told you. You and another person have to build. He can't do this shit on his own. He has to be groomed. Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles. He has to be groomed. He has to be shown the way. It's Jumanji. Okay? Even if you don't want to deal with your masculine, you still got to deal with your masculine so he doesn't perish out here because he's in a whole new world like Aladdin. Esmeralda. Coming into this thing. The madness to the masculine. Coming straight in. He has a big-ass self-imposed prison. Eight of Swords. Self-imposed prison. This is a wall. This is a block. This is a safety net. Clarifying that is the Psychic card. Queen of Cups. Let me put some more smoke on this so I can really see what this is right here. Eight of Wands is getting ate up. In my book also, 2 8s, that's getting ate up. It's like mosquitoes, it's damn, it's getting ate up out here. It's all bad. I have to take shelter. Too hot, too hot. Better run for shelter, better run for some shade, Joe. It's getting ate up out here, psychically. Queen of Cups, that's a psychic card. What is a psychic card? Having confidence in your own intuition. Confidence in your own intuition. That's what the Queen of Cups is. Here in my demo. Eight of Swords. Like I say, I just take this here as just a self-imposed prison. Ideology. That he knows he has to throw that wall down. He's going to have to put that wall down. It's not the Seven of Swords where he had a mask on. Fuck it. Let me go through the let me go through the mental process for you real quickly. Ace of Swords. That's strength, power, agility, dominion, authority. To make a fucking decision. To go in one direction. One sword. One direction. Spirit heading. One direction. Compass heading north. One direction. Niggas headed to the North Star. One direction. Niggas gotta go forward. Mentally. Alright? Two of Swords. You're on a fucking gate. This is the first test. You don't know where the fuck you going? Keeping them back on slave terms. We going to the North Star, buddy. Boom. We going north. Alright. First test. Nigga, we on Underground Railroad, bro. We don't know where these houses at. We're literally using the star to get home. We gotta look for signs. We don't see any signs. It's dark out here. We gotta figure this first task is getting in the right direction. We know we going north, but we gotta get on the right direction. And in the process of getting on the right direction, we off the fence though. Three of Swords. This shit is painful. Of course it's painful getting off the fence. You a slave who was just on a plantation. Now you running towards freedom. It's much worse than the living conditions that you was just in, which was still shitty. However, you're going in a direction. You leveling the fuck up. Thus, Trinity, you're standing on your decision. This is like you made a decision. Now you got to go with it. It sucks because you can't go back. Hey, just came from that way, Joe. Going this way, you know what I'm saying? Four Swords, that's being in your head. Okay, it's cool to be in your head while you on your decision going in the direction you need to go. You can't go back. Even if you in your head about going back. If you entertain about going back too much in your head, what is the idle mind? The devil workshop. Yeah, you're going to go back. Thus, you repeating the process or going backwards or regressing. We ain't doing that shit. You want to go forward. Get out your motherfucking head and on the plan. Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords? The Nate Dogg Hold Up Wait card. That's a delay card. It's a little mental weight. Why is it mental weight? Because you got to go with the flow. Mentally. You're making new decisions. You're in a whole new world. You're going on a whole new path. Mentally. It's all mental because you just being aware. You know what I mean? It's like you get to the Six of Swords where you finally going with the flow. You ain't trying so hard. You know where you going now. You know the adversaries in this land now. You ain't, you know what I mean? You know what enemies is here. You done met a few female, other little subspecies you can chill and entertain yourself with. You good. It's Jumanji. You good. You know how to survive in Jumanji. What happens when you know how to survive in Jumanji? Or when you comfortable in the hood? Or when you done been to war so you ain't worried about no shit. It's like you can take your mask off like, I don't even know I was tripping. Seven of Swords, Decepticon card. You was the Decepticon for a second because you was in a whole new place. Of course, you're gonna move different. It's like you moving to another fucking country. Of course, you are a Decepticon because nigga, you out of place. You until you figure out and get shit going, get that Six of Swords popping. You gotta look like a Decepticon, even if you ain't. Thus, getting us back to the motherfucking demonstration. It's Eight of Swords. Now, let's go to you move into another country. You're gonna have to adopt other customs. Why? For survival. Because Two of Wands, you gotta survive out here. Can't do shit in a country that'll get you fucked up on some shit you could do here. You know what I mean? You really want to obey laws. You really want to, like I said, that's like me going to, I don't know, Tokyo, Japan or something on some game banging shit. Like, yeah, nigga, GD out here, nigga. I know it's y'all gangs. Y'all niggas ain't fucking with me, nigga. Oh, I'm from Chicago, nigga, whatever. Nigga, y'all niggas need to be worried about me. Ooh, nah. That'll be an ignorant way to kick the day off over there on some game banging shit. When it's real, it's Yakuza over there and shit. The niggas ain't playing. No, can't bring that ignorant ass ideology to another country because I sure did that in college. You know what I'm saying? I was game banging in college my freshman year. I was on goofy, man. This dumb shit. Chicago nigga bringing that ignorant ass mentality to other places. You can't bring that ended mentality somewhere else. Once again, if you step in a new situation, you can't have old shit on your boot. Yeah. He's getting rid of that shit. You know what I mean? Aside from that, Nine of Swords. That's stressing. This is a wall that just came down. You just took off your cool. It's like Danny in Greece. He took off his cool when Sandy came around. But when his homies came around, he digressed, put that motherfucking mask back on to get his little cool on, even though he, you know what I mean? Can't be flip-flopping, bruh. Yeah? Gotta keep going in one direction. Going back to the zombie apocalypse. When them gates come down, of course you're gonna feel vulnerable. You ain't got no wall up against your heart no more. You ain't putting people through tests no more. Of course you're gonna be vulnerable. Of course you're gonna go to the Nine of Swords. You're gonna be stressed the fuck out, losing sleep. Because you don't know what to think. But you're at the final stage of completion, thus nines are always the fucking hardest. Before you even get to the hardest part of it, you gotta get to the crucial part of removing that wall. And that's all your masculine is doing. It's madness in him coming to this freaking situation. He's really dropping that wall. Should say this is a wall up in a zombie apocalypse. They gotta do it because maybe they needed the metal from that wall to make guns. So it's like, hey, you want a gate that's gonna crash eventually, or do you want to take this gate and make guns with it so at least we'll have guns? And it's like, well, we don't have a wall. How are we gonna sleep without a wall? I feel more protected with the wall. It's like, nah, that shit gotta come down. And it's like psychically, mentally, he knew that gate had to come down. And he's gonna have to address this. He's gonna have to talk, speak. He's gonna have to explain a lot of stuff, and he will. It's coming to the situation we got. Seven of Wands. This is divine masculine coming to this thing. He's got inner conflict with his role. But that's good because he's inner conflicted about Two of Wands, his role. How is he supposed to stabilize you? That's what's up. His inner conflict is how the fuck he's supposed to stabilize you. There's smoke on this too. It's the Seven of Wands plus the Two of Wands. That's the Nine of Wands. That's the Wounded Warrior. He's motherfucking wounded. Guess where the Wounded Warrior is? The next freaking card. This is his madness in regards to you. The Lover's card being clarified by the Nine of Wands. This is that Nine of Wands. Now let's go back. Coming to the situation, him personally. He's inner conflicted about this role. He doesn't feel quite adequate to the role you're trying to give to him. It's like he feels unworthy. I'm not worthy. You know what I mean? When really he's the perfect man for the job, and he knows that too. Let me just put some more smoke on this before I go all the time with this. Nines. Nine of Cups. This is wishes coming true. Wishes granted. Dreams coming true. Right? He's having inner conflict, okay, about this whole divine masculine purpose thing. On one end, it sucks because he feels he's not capable of doing it. But on the other hand, it's cool because, like I said, at the end of the day, this is what he always wanted. Was this role in your life? But once again, it's finally here, so he's just kind of like I say, it ain't psyching itself out because there ain't no motherfucking sword in my hand. This is just like not really knowing what to do. You know, it's like the feeling you probably get when you know you're about to meet your twin and you don't know what to expect. You know you're ready for action, wands, actions. You know this is a dream come true. Just even this shit happening, just don't know what to expect. You know, to where you don't know where you want to go, the activity is gonna be, all that, just that anxiousness. You know, it's just hurting him a little bit because he does that a little too much. This is the energy of a guy who wants to holler at a chick at school, but every time he walks up to her and tries to holler at her, he chickens out and walks back looking stupid as hell. And he's done that too many times to where he don't even like he feel he like I say is unworthy at this point. He just wants to love you. Two of Cups, but he's wounded because, like I said, he's too interconflicted with this role thing. It's Two of Wands thing. No, he's trying to figure out what stabilizing you even means right now. He just wants to love you. Two of Cups, that's the Lover's card. This is y'all swirling energy. That's all he wanted to do from the gate, right? But he's hurt because, like I say, he's two Seven of Wands interconflicted about the Two of Wands. Stabilizing you. What does that mean? What is that? This is the madness. That's all he's asking himself. Well, what the fuck does that mean? Three of Cups. Trinidizing emotionally. You gotta swirl energies. Real shit. When you go from the Two to the Three of Cups, unless you're in a situation like myself, to where, like I say, me and my divine masculine, we're two guys, we're not going half on a baby on some R. Kelly shit. You know what I mean? We just swirling emotions until shit comes out of it. And when shit comes out of it, it's like a distraction. It's like our initial recognition phase. I'm telling you, he was a planet, I was a planet. We just happened to be flying by each other and we just clicked. And it was like we just started orbiting. And we've been orbiting ever fucking since. You know what I'm saying? And from all this orbiting, it's like his moon and my moon collided with each other. And boom, we have like a third party here that gets in the way sometimes. And what that third party that gets in the way sometimes, Cups, is the feelings of it. I tweaked out when I caught feelings for this nigga because I didn't know what the fuck that was or what it meant or what. So I tried so hard, like he's doing, trying to make a female my divine feminine. And I was a divine masculine. When in reality, I'm divine feminine like a motherfucker. And I have a masculine. Thus I had to deal with this shit here. This is what my twin deals with. This shit here. In the process, you fall in love with another guy. It's like that awkward, that fucking shit that floats around here. Thus, it's a distraction. Not for me, because I'm past that. The next cup at the Three of Cups is the Four of Cups. It's the world. It's the world. The world is full of distractions. I know that. I'm past the world. He's of the world. That's why he dwells in the Two of Cups, Lover's card, Three of Cups range, distracted, and the Four of Cup range, which is the world. Five of Cups is the Hermit card, or being by your motherfucking self. On your way to realize what your own sauce is. But it takes it takes the Ace of Cups, self-love, to really level up, going from each level up. So it's like Two of Cups. It's good to love another person, but you need that Ace of Cups. You need that self-love to add in the mix of this. Boom. To where it's like when this stops happening, you can deal with it. Or when things get to orbiting you, like these are, you can deal with it. Because the highest cup is really the King of Cups, which is the 1950s, 1960s dad. Like mature emotionally. Self-love is the key to leveling up. If he doesn't love his own self, then he can't love you. Thus, it's a distraction having the cup around. Whatever cup y'all put in between. This is going back to me and my twin, like I say. We've established feelings for each other that's kind of, like I say, bromanically weird. I couldn't explain it at first. I understand it now. But I'm evolved. I can only imagine how he feels. I know how he feels. He tells me this shit's whack. It's weird. He doesn't like it. It's the main cause for our fallouts and shit like that. Shit we can't help. It ain't like we doing no physical shit. It's really emotions. Majority of it. Talk about it all day. It's pretty deep. But it's just all madness, really. It's just feeling some type of way about how you feeling. Excuse me. That's all that is he's feeling some type of way about how he feels for you. He's feeling some type of way about how he feels for you. I'm gonna say that shit one more time. And what is that? He feels some type of way about how he feels for you. What is that? Ain't you supposed to feel some type of way about how you feel about somebody? What, you don't feel no type of way for people? You ain't supposed to feel no type of way when you deal with people? What's that about? I'm telling you, your masculines are the perfect mates for you, mainly because you teach them how to love like Lil Wayne. They don't know what the fuck that is, and they're so fucking broken and fucked up inside that you were the one chosen to not complete them, not fill them up, do their fucking job for them, but to get them on path like they got you on path. Point blank, period. Masculine, him in regards to you, he's in your face. Celebrating. What is he celebrating? Because the devil card is right next to that shit, and the sauce is right next to clarifying that too. So it's gonna look like it's gonna be. I knew it. She gonna be ugly. This shit is gonna get weird now. Mess is gonna get fucking weird now. Okay, him in regards to you, it's like he in your face, feeling like he won something. Aside for feeling like he won something, he's 10 toes down on whatever this is he feels he won from you. I gotta bring this out because this is the madness to this. This is how he's feeling or his energies in regards to you. This is the madness of his energies in regards to you. I just take it as this way. Gotta get these cards right. The madness, I told you, he stays in the realm of 2 of cups to 3 of cups to 4 of cups. He doesn't be alone that much. 5 of cups. Alone basically is like, it ain't alone like because you ain't got no, nobody type shit. You alone all the time. But it ain't like when you in 5 of cups mode, you Akon Mr. Lonely all the time. When you in 5 of cups mode, Divine Feminine, you reserve, you conserving your energy. It ain't like the 4 of Swords. It's just more so you emotionally, you got to deal with yourself. Leos feel what I'm saying because we do that shit a lot. We really be not isolated and secluded, but we really gotta be to ourselves to recharge and shit. So it's like all he wants to do is just 2 of cup you. And maybe 3 of cup you. And in his terms, 3 of cupping is either A, going half on a baby, or going half on like something with you, a crib, car. It's just an emotional investment. It really ain't a financial investment to him. It's just an emotional one because this is almost like, I don't know, him putting you on his bank account to show you something. It's like, all right, whatever. We can do joint accounts. You know what I'm saying? How's that for you, babe? And it's just like, I mean, it ain't about all that, but I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like he's feeding you just the shit you need for you to be cool. Which is cool. But it ain't because, like I say, things have to evolve. The 3 of Wands has to be out here. 3 of Pentacles have to be out here. Well, 3 of Pentacles is out here. Okay. Well, he's moving slowly. Like I say, slow growth. Slow growth is better than no growth, but like he has to get moving. Because the energy I'm feeling all in all, it's like I say, he a little too wounded because he's riddled with inner conflict about this whole role to even be trying to two of cup you, giving all the three of cups in his situation right now. And the three of cups ain't even other people at this point. It's really himself, his own feelings, his own emotions, his own actions, his own decisions, swords. You know what I'm saying? He's riddled with distractions of his own self. So the fact that he's in your face, feeling like he won something, while being 10 toes down on it once again, it's like he's standing on bullshit. Better bullshit than he was standing on before. Going back to my masculine. My masculine, you know, he was talking like, I don't know, a week ago, 2 weeks. We've been in cahoots for a while now. So it's like, he stood on bullshit, that ignorant ass shit he feel about love. That Ace of Swords he feel about love. Self-imposed prison he has about love, which is that it doesn't exist. How that shit is weak. You can't eat that shit. That shit ain't gonna pay your bills. That shit, like I said, if you went to prison, that shit'll get you killed. If you went off the war, that shit'll get you killed. You gotta survive. To a wand, once again, he know all about survival, right? To a wani. But why is he conflicted about this Two of Wands, especially when it comes to a dream come true? Because this Two of Wands is his motherfucking role when it comes to you. Once again, this Nine of Wands that he has over here, this moon, has a lot to do with him just being Seven of Wands, interconflicted about his like divine role with you. Thus again, he's sitting here in your face, not Three of Pentacles in you in your face, celebrating. Okay, let's celebrate when we've done shit. It's like he ain't did nothing with you, but he feels like he's done something. And he's done something with you, but it ain't enough. And what I mean by that is he can go harder. Or you can get in his ass a little harder, because like I said, this pace, snail pace shit, it ain't getting him nowhere with you. The madness to him in regards to himself, he's on the fence, obviously. Because he's in a whole new world like Aladdin once again. This is like a person that moved to another city, moved to a new city, but you ain't went out yet. It's like you moved to a house and you ain't even unpacked your clothes yet. You still got your shit in suitcases. You still eating takeout and shit. You ain't putting no pictures up. You ain't even put your cable box up. You watching Netflix on your computer and shit. Nah, you gotta move forward. Okay? The pains of living in a new situation, of being a fool in the world. Basically a crap out the bucket. This could be love, or this could be, like I say, you transition into a new job. You gotta get out here. You gotta put in your head to make new friends, to find a good restaurant, to find a cleaners, to find a new Ling Ling to do your hair, to find a new Chung Li to do your nails and shit. You know what I mean? To find a new Tashinka shape. You know what I'm saying? To be your bestie out here, because, you know, you got to have a like-minded visual out here while you making moves in a new spot. You know what I mean? You got to move forward. It's Jumanji. Can't get into the game Jumanji and live in a cave the whole time. No. You got to master that environment, because you don't know how long you're going to be in there. Putting some more smoke on that. He in the world. I told you. He dials with the Four of Cups a lot, the fucking Three of Cups a lot. Four of Cups a lot, the Three of Cups a lot, and the Two of Cups a lot. These are his emotions, the masculine's emotions that they really vibrate on the most. It'd be better if they was Three of Wand and Four of Wand and Two of Wand and around this big. But that's his realm. That's, like I say, he loves the world. He is totally of the world. I mean, he's not in a crab bucket anymore, but he's got the crab bucket in his mind while he's out here in this new world. That's why he's on the fence. You ain't got off the fence. That means you holding on to something, literally. Or you looking back. Or you more comfortable here on the fence than actually being out here where you need to be in the world right now. That's his madness with himself. Him coming to himself, he has this Devil card being clarified by the Six of Cups. I told you, this boy loves the world. Yeah, it's toxic energy, devil energy, wanting to go back to the crab bucket. Devil, he just wants to chain you up in that bullshit you was chained into and keep you there. That's not what's up. Stop what's up. You know what I mean? He's really gonna have to get off the sauce. Like this is literally just drinking too much, smoking too much, not working out, not taking care of yourself. Lack of self-care. Let me pick another card. And lack of not having any awareness, man. Like I said, he in the world. Look at the 4 of Cups. Red, red, red. This is the language, the world. Told you, he need to be wanding more than cupping. He just has this lack of awareness right now. This is the spark to set all this bullshit on fire, including the devil, so he can rise like a fucking phoenix to a whole new state of mind. And that's where he needs to head to. Going to the future. In the madness road, this masculine's going to finally get off the gate. He's going to fall on his little booty and get right on the J for journey he needs to go to. And put some more smoke on that. He's going to go to the future, getting off that fence, getting on a journey, and dealing with his situation at hand, current situation at hand, which is the 5 of Wands. So people that's in union, people like myself, who could be in union, we still trying to put the stamp on what this is, you know what I mean? It's still we still in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like once you make that choice to get off the fence, boom, all right, you're here now. It's like you gotta get on a journey. You're gonna have to deal with shit past union. So this is the masculine, right? Finally, like I say, giving in. He knows what union is. You know what I mean? He just been 5 of Swords. He just been procrastinating. In the meantime, you know what I mean? So he ain't had to deal with this, but now he has to finally deal with it. This is really what he's been dreading and fearing the whole time. Is dealing with being in union. This is like you mess with a chick you really don't like, but you really just dealing with her because what you're getting out of her, and it's like she's super wealthy, giving you everything. You like the bagel boy. All she want to do, like she'll give you anything you want. All she want to do is just y'all to go public with y'all relationship. And go out, take her out, eat in front of people and shit like that. And not take her out at nights and treat her how you been treating her and shit. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Him dealing with the agreement. It's like, all right, I am taking, the least I can do is go out in public with you. And it's just like he goes out in public and feels like shit. Because he knows he doesn't like her like that. And he knows she's getting a kick out this shit. And he knows he fucked up. But in this case, you're her, feminine. It's like I said, this is what he wanted. In the same situation that he's taking her out because he wants to keep his car or whatever the fuck it is she's giving him, your masculine wants to keep you. Thus, he has to go through the shit you put him through for him to keep you in his life. And vice versa. Straight up and down. Moving on. Him going to the future. He has you, Divine Feminine, Queen of Wands, on his mind, being clarified by the 5 of Cups. Ooh, he's finally getting out them cup realms he usually be in, right? He's finally getting to that 5 of Cups. Being alone and away from motherfuckers while he in the world. Away from people in the world. A class by himself. He's not lonely. This is just a 2-dimensional image. If this is a 3D image, he'll be up here way above these motherfuckers down here, which is why he is who he is. Divine Feminine tells him that all the time. Let me put some more smoke on this. Ace of Pentacles. A big-ass manifestation. I mean, like I said this before, look. You're all in his realm right now. You're in his mind. You're all he, like I say, you're all he's about right now. And he's, like I say, in his little X-Men training school. On his way to the 6 of Cups from the 5 of Cups. What's the 6 of Cups? It's the Hermit card, 5 of Cups. What's the 6 of Cups? Ooh, that's the sauce, baby. What's the sauce? That's your chi. That's your steez. That's your swag. That's your bag. That's you. That's what makes you you. You know what I'm saying? And your divine motherfucking masculine loves you. Thus he loves the sauce. He's not addicted to the sauce. He's addicted to you. You rub off on his ass. What rubs off on you? Sauce? Yeah. You rub off on him in a good way. You know that shit? Yeah, you rubbing off on my son in a good way. You rubbing off on him, in a good way. Yeah, nigga. That's saucy. You're saucy. Your sauce is on him. Thus, he's getting saucy. But he needs to get more in tune with the sauce maker. You. Thus, he has to dive in your sauce. So he can come out super saucy and level up to the 7 of Cups. What's the 7 of Cups? Pimp Cup Chronicles. That's appreciating your own swag. It's like me and these tarot decks and shit. You know what I mean? Like I say, this shit is going to be so universal. Anybody can do tarot. However, the add water part of this pancake mix I'm serving to y'all is your sauce, your cups, your steez, your personality, your gift, your mind. That's what makes shit work. That's what makes shit different. That's what makes shit sissy boom around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? A for additive, you gotta add your own steez to yourself. Thus taking the 5 of Cups up another notch. What is the Ace of Cups? Self-love. Self-love, while being by yourself, is only gonna make you saucy as fuck. Why? Because you understand who you are. Instantly putting you at the 7 of Cups. You knowing you more than a woman, more than a man, more than a masculine, more than a divine, more than a boss, more than whatever the fuck you were. The feminine does wonders for the masculine. He been knew that. That's why he's addicted to you. Not the sauce, you. What is divine masculine let you know in the 4th or 5th dimension? Feminine. Union is on the way. Told you. What that fuck was that, Joe? He was going as bad as him going to the future was finally dealing with going into union, right? Pain from that, right? But being on journey, right? Divine masculines let you know divine feminine. Union is on the way. I'm gonna put some more smoke on that. Romance is on the way. You know what I'm saying? And he's finally gonna get himself square from this motherfucking dark night of the soul, which we all do. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna move some shit around. You know what I'm saying? To get to that 8 of Pentacles. What is that 8 of Pentacles? It's that harvest. What's included in your harvest? Union. You know what I'm saying? Don't trip. What do you want to let him know in the 4th or 5th dimension? Emotional fulfillment is on the way. As soon as you put an end to that shit today, not tomorrow, son, today. Emotional fulfillment is on the way as long as you put that bullshit down today. Hi-yay. What does the divine masculine's 4th and 5th dimensional self want to tell himself right now? Listen to your boo bear and put an end to that shit. Fuck you mean? She just threw 2 10s East Beacher on your ass. I'm throwing 3 10 East Beacher on your ass. Endings. Complete your motherfucking karmic cycles. That's what you can do. Before you even think about the 2 of Wands and shit, you need to complete your cycles. Okay? Get from this 2 to this motherfucking 10. Because we already at the 5 from the 4 already. Just in case you ain't know. So this is all he's trying to tell himself before 5th dimension. Final card, what is the universe want to let you guys know? 9 of Pentacles. Final card. He's at the right place at the right time for him to get right with you right now. That's what I got. I hope I can be of some assistance. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned.